College is a scam. Now, this is a topic that I know from myself because I have done college I did college for 4 years. And the reason it's a scam is because I did 3 courses within 4 years, and I have not got a single job within what I studied in college. Now, they say college is brilliant because it's a way for you to stay in education until you're 18 because that is the law within the UK. And I don't agree with it personally because if you don't need college, well, you don't really need college at all, really, because it's just, a way for the government to make more money for another few years. Because obviously you leave school in the UK at 16 and then you go to college between 16 and 18 or longer if you want to do extended education. And for me, the way that it worked is because I had to retake English and Maths for GCSE, and I had to go to, obviously, the college for, at least 2 years because of the law. So I did a level 2 IT course, which I failed, and it was quite a good course, but because of, in 2020, we had to do a lot of the work from home, and I wasn't getting the help that I needed in order to understand to be able to pass. So I failed that, and then I went into media level 2, which is of course filming and editing, which is right up my alley because of YouTube, and I have been in YouTube for at least 9 years now, but obviously this is a new channel that I've done, but I'm not going to share any of my previous channels just because they didn't do well, and also there's no point. But basically I did a level 2 media course, and while I was retaking English and Maths that year, I actually passed English with a grade 5. So then I went into level 3 media, which was the next one up from level 2, and I passed both years, which is good because I've now got a diploma in level 3 media, and that normally would give you a job. Now, because of how competitive media is, and most jobs these days, it is extremely hard to get a job with a qualification like that. Now, even people going to uni is struggling to get jobs. And I know quite a few people that are in uni or had uni, and they have not got a single job from what they are studying. Now, I know someone that did IT, and he did everything possible to get into it, and he did university, he got a degree, and he's stuck in a retail job with me, and he's been like that for at least 3 years now. So that just goes to show that if you're even at uni for 3 years doing your best, you may not even get a job within that area. Now, for me, I feel like I kind of made a bad decision by not taking IT seriously in the first year, because obviously during 2020 we had that whole shebang and we had to work from home. Now, what I should have done is I should have asked for help more through Microsoft Teams, because that's the one that we used for our college, and I tried to do it all myself because obviously I was at home and I was in my room, but we had to do obviously the meetings online, which was kind of annoying, but it kind of worked. And it was quite nice because it meant that I didn't have to walk to college, because back then I didn't have a car, so it took me 50 minutes to walk to college. Now, it was quite nice because I got a bit of lay-ins in during that time, because we didn't start lectures until 9:15, so I would literally get up at 9, which is quite risky because it's literally 15 minutes before any of the lessons start, so you're basically half asleep by the first lesson. And that was kind of stupid of me, because then obviously I wouldn't have been my best performance through that first lesson, because I would have been tired, or even the whole day. Now, another thing is, during IT I struggled with spreadsheets. Now, that's Excel, and I didn't really have much of an interest in it back then, but now I do, which is stupid because I wish I had an interest in it back then, because I may have actually passed the course if I actually put in the effort. Now, the trouble is, if I passed IT, well, happy days, but I wouldn't have been able to go to the level 3 course because I hadn't have passed English or Maths GCSE by that point. So I would have had to have chosen a different course anyway. Now, what I could have done is I could have basically tried hardest during the first year to get English and maths. But obviously, again, because it was all online, that was very difficult to actually study for an exam. Now, even though I've got English GCSE, which I personally think is more important than a maths GCSE when it comes to jobs, because realistically most jobs don't really require high levels of maths. It just requires a basic level, which I have. I did functional skills level 1, and basically, if you don't know what that is, it's basically an easier version of the GCSEs. Now, the only grades you can get from functional skills is between level 1 and level 2. So level 1 is, in a GCSE grade, it would be a grade 1 to a grade 2, and then the level 2 functional skills is a grade 3 to a grade 4, basically. So if you pass level 2, you basically have a grade 4 grade, which is basically a pass in maths. Now, because I didn't get far enough with that, because the college was messing around and whatnot, which was really annoying, and it wasn't the best college, so I basically never passed maths. But the reason that college is a scam is because they say, oh, you're going to get a job after leaving because you have a qualification. That doesn't even work, because I've literally applied for jobs within the roles that I worked within college and had my qualifications up on the CV, and not a single job has come up with the ones that I've applied to. So that goes to show everything there. And obviously, because I know so many people that have done the same thing and still in the same boat, like, that's literally just a big result of how much of a scam it is. Now, I would also agree that school is a bit of a scam because of the fact that they don't teach you life skills, and that's just the reality of that. Obviously, like, English and maths is a quite good one, because English, you obviously need to have good vocabulary and good punctuation, which obviously makes sense. But obviously maths, they're kind of pushing it too far by adding trigonometry, algebra and all that jazz when you don't need that in basic life. All you need to know is how to add, multiply, subtract, divide, and maybe a little bit of other things as well. But they do not really need to add algebra and trigonometry into basic level maths, because I feel like that's just dumb, and they should add that to A levels or higher education maths. So that's probably why I failed maths, is the fact that I'm terrible at algebra and trigonometry. So that brings your grade down quite a bit, because that's normally most of the grades in the paper. So yeah, not good. Now, let me know in the comments down below if you're experiencing this. Now, if you're in America, obviously it would be a bit different because your university is called college. So yeah, similar thing. Obviously, it would be in the same boat for you guys if you are currently in college in America and not getting any jobs within what you're studying. Then please reach out down below in the comments and comment your story, as I would be very, very interested into hearing your stories about the same thing that I'm going through. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and of course don't forget to hit that like button, and of course I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another video.